Hey, Saints, still sheltered in place. Um, just wanted to come bring you another wow moment, which means word of the week. This wow moment came to me while I was in the yard the other day, and I was using this thatch rake. And what this thatch rake does is it's designed to remove thatch, which is organic material that's dead leaves, dead grass, acorns, and remove all of that from the lawn so that the soil can receive nutrients from the sun, water, and fertilizer. And so what thatch does is block all of those nutrients that the lawn needs to grow. And so I took a picture of what it looked like, the grass looked like before I started using the thatch rake, and then I took one after I started using the thatch rake. And then as I saw all of the things that were removed from the lawn, I thought about our hearts and how many times we have so many thoughts and attitudes and that fill our hearts. And with the naked eye, we can't see what's going on in a person's heart. One of the realities that Jeremiah pointed out in Jeremiah 17, verse 9, he says that the heart is deceitful and that it is desperately wicked, and who can know it? In saying that it's deceitful, Jeremiah was saying that it's like an uneven place. Have you ever been walking and didn't know that you were walking on an uneven area until you fell? Well, that's how our hearts are. No one can tell by looking what's in someone's heart. Everything we do, each action we take, every decision we make, and attitude we display comes out or flows out of our hearts. And so we must be careful what we put in it, and we must be careful what we keep in it. And Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So whatever stays in our hearts or remains in our hearts is ultimately going to flow through our lips. And in order for us to have clean hearts, we need to pray the same prayer that David prayed. He says, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. And we understand that we need divine intervention or help for our deceitful hearts. We must take, not only do we need divine intervention, but we got to take personal responsibility. The psalmist also says that thy word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against you. So I've got to take responsibility and hide God's word in my heart so that I might not sin against him. When I bought this thatch rake, I didn't know the time and energy that it was going to take to get all of that debris out of my yard. I hope it's well worth the investment, but just imagine the time and energy that it will take to clean our hearts. I've been walking with the Lord for 38 years and still have thatch in my life. It has certainly been well worth the time to try and energy to remove it, but since we sheltered in place, we all have time. But will you put forth the energy to get the thatch out? I encourage you to do the very best you can, and I wish you a happy raking as you try to get the thatch out of your life.